You've probably never thanked the Nazis for anything. Good. Let's keep it that way. But history is weird. Like, Hitler helped invent the internet weird. Let's rewind to the 1930s. Germany is ramping up for war, building rockets, tanks, and terrifying propaganda machines. But deep in the shadowy corners of Nazi R&D, someone was geeking out over fax machines. Enter the Hellschreiber. Sounds like a metal band, but it was actually a mechanical marvel. Invented by Rudolf Hell, yes, that was his real name. The Hellschreiber looked like if a typewriter got drunk and turned into a seismograph. It didn't print text so much as it painted it onto paper, uh, transmitting character patterns over radio waves. In simpler terms, this was a wireless fax. In the 1930s, and the Nazis, they were obsessed. By World War II, the Hellschreiber was built into a sprawling Nazi communications grid. It linked command centers, bunkers, field units, and even U-boats via encrypted signals. Germany had accidentally created one of the first network communication systems. Imagine it, a submarine in the Atlantic receiving grainy, ghostly fax messages from Berlin, like a haunted Discord server built entirely out of Morse code and spite. But here's where it gets truly ironic. After the war, Allied forces raided this tech. And when the US military looked at the Nazi fax network, they didn't just toss it in the Smithsonian and call it a day. They took notes. American engineers studied Hellschreiber tech to help design resilient, decentralized systems that could survive nuclear war. One of the outcomes? ARPANET, the grandfather of the modern internet. The logic was simple. If a Hellschreiber could blast a garbled message across war-torn Europe and still deliver orders to a tank battalion, then maybe a computer could send a message across a campus, or one day the world. The military wanted communications that wouldn't die if you knocked out a city. The Nazis had, unintentionally, built a prototype. So yes, your group chat, your memes, your ex's passive-aggressive story replies, all of it traces back, in part, to a Nazi fax machine. It's one of those beautiful accidents of history. Hitler wanted world domination. He helped build world communication instead. And in the end, maybe the greatest revenge is knowing TikTok came out of a typewriter from hell.